children, we were on lesson number 4, how the traders become rulers. How the invaders who came to India for business purpose and later became the rulers. We were seeing about that. So in this video I will explain you the answers of the long answers. Okay. So first questions is like something like this. Discuss about the special features of subsidiary alliance and the annexation policy. So here in this answer we will discuss about the subsidiary alliance and annexation policy. So I hope you remember what these two terms are, subsidiary alliance and annexation policy. I have told you in the lesson explanation earlier also. We will see into this answer. Okay, so first we will see about subsidiary alliance. So first point states that Lord Wellesley introduced a new plan known as subsidiary alliance to stop the French from becoming the strongest power in India. So Lord Wellesley was the person who introduced this plan of subsidiary alliance. Actually, his basic aim was to stop French from becoming the strongest power in India, because both British people and French peoples were in India. So he wanted to stop France from becoming the strongest and to make the British rule the supreme power in the native state of India. So he wanted his British rule to become the supreme power in the native state of India. That was his basic aim. So he introduced the subsidiary alliance. The princely state that accepted this policy has to keep and maintain the British army as well as have a British representative in the royal court. So all the states that accepted this policy has to maintain the British army. Okay. And even has to allow a British representative in the royal court who will interfere in their state matters. In the third point, it states that the British maintained their army without spending money. So by accepting the subsidiary alliance, this British people, what they wanted, they were maintaining their own army in the expense of our rulers, without spending any money. And at the same time they started enslaving and threatening the princely state. And at the same time what they did, they were also threatening the states that accepted this alliance. So the kings who had accepted the subsidiary alliance thought that the British were their friends. So these kings who have accepted this alliance were thinking that the Britishers were their friends and will protect them at any cost. But they became irresponsible and their administration started deteriorating. Means that when they had thought that they were getting protection from the British army and British people are their friends, they became irresponsible and started showing negotiation in their rules. Now we will see about annexation policy. This policy of annexation means that by taking away the power of any land by force. So Dalhousie was a person who brought this policy, and which meant bringing an end to the rule of native kings and bringing his state under the British rule directly. So what this annexation policy was, he wanted to bring an end to the native king's rule and all the states he wanted under British rule directly. So the first point states that the absolute mismanagement of states due to irresponsible kings enabled Dalhousie to annex many states. So there was mismanagement of states because the kings were becoming irresponsible, which enabled Dalhousie to annex many states. Means he started taking away many states by force. And if the king died without a son, if a king is died and he doesn't have any son, then the state will be annexed. Means the state would be directly coming under British rule. Some states were Satara, Jodhpur, Jhansi, Sabhalpur, Nagpur, Arcot, Tanjore and Karnataka, etc. These were some states that came under British rule and they were annexed by them. Third point states that other states were annexed by defeating them in battle, and some states were taken away by force by defeating them in battle, like Punjab was defeating the Sikhs. Another example is Myanmar. And Lord Dalhousie made British rule free from rivals with the help of victory, conviction and annexation. So these were the terms that he used. He through with the help of the annexation policy took away many states under British rule.